Dame Fortuna, Ultimate. We're still waiting on Andy. I'm pretty sure this match is going to happen because we need to get this done, and time is limited. So Alex is here. Andy's currently showing away, so I'm going to wait until I hear that this is either happening or not. And we'll just stay live till then. Because, you know, this match is an absolute banger. It's essentially champion versus champion. And this is the kind of drama I'm here for. Like, this is good stuff. So we're just waiting on the two players to be ready, and we'll be good to go. This isn't the only banger matchup we have left this season, by the way. There is another high-level Division 1 match that's going to be happening between two undefeated opponents. And maybe it's not something that we saw coming. But this one, I'm going to miss this one. Jacob will be your host Sunday morning or evening for Jacob, and one of the competitors as well as Blue Scooty versus SV is a massive main event. To that one, both of the players are 6-0. Both the players are locked up in the number 1 and number 2 spot. And it's kind of intriguing too, because it's going to come down to whoever wins that match. Even if SV only wins by a 3-2, he gets to 42 points, Scooty gets to 42 points, but SV will have a 7-0 record and take the division. But Scooty, looking to get back into the playoffs. We'll see what he can do as well. Let's figure out what's going on with Mr. Pixelated Andrew. We have an Alex T. King hasn't updated me as to whether or not Andy is available, so we're operating under the assumption that he is. Because that's just what we do. Oh, and I have to turn off my co-com. I had my co-com thing ready for Sunday. Yeah, spoiler alert. I'm going to have a co-commentator on Sunday. You're just going to have to be here to find out who it is. I'm not going to ping go live until I know that both players are here. I don't want to prematurely ping, so. Oh, what happened? Where's Alex? Alex is gone. Or is it? Why is this coming up? Let me refresh it. What's going on here? This is so bizarre. Okay, so we have Andy and lost Alex. Well, I'm confident enough we're going to have this. Let me go ahead and hit the go live stream announcements. I'm sure I'm gonna hear something from Mari. Maybe I shouldn't be like provoking Mari right now, because it's very likely that Mari's gonna be taking my Division 4 promotion match. Very likely. Like I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna end up happening. Okay, I do have Alex back, so I don't know what happened there. And I have Andy as well. But Alex is not in my NTC room. I think he's trying to figure out what's going on. SV, welcome in. Good luck for Scooty on Sunday. Oh, I got one of those Carl Casey songs that has like 30 seconds of silence at the end. Andy doing a Dash 29 warm-up, as you would expect. Try Alex again. It looks like we have Alex. Bring him in. Why have the last 3 streams been named Wallbant, Sodium Hydrant, and O? Because only Peak Eric has access to change the title on YouTube. Like, not even Kingsman has this access. It's just Peak. Today it's going to be Alex T and Andy. Yeah, they gave me the key to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, but not to change the title on YouTube. Got Jazzy Josh over on the YouTube asking why the title has been the same for the last... I mean, it's literally been since season 30. Or was it the 31 opener? I think it was the 31 opener. Is what that one was for. Okay, I lost Alex's camera again. Let me see if we can't get that back. He's still in the room, though. Yeah, this time it's actually gone. It's not just OBS doing something weird on me. So just a moment while we get everyone's technical working. Oh yeah, absolutely crazy matchup. This is gonna be fun. Just gotta wait on... Alex's camera has died. My guess, bro is just at the mall, so I bet his phone's out of battery and he hasn't plugged it in. Oh, you know what's fun about that, Josh, is that I have to be aware that that's happening, because what happens is when I go live on Twitch as well, with Twitch and YouTube, Twitch also changes the title on me, but that one I have access to fix. Yes, peak titles. It's kind of funny because whenever I stream him and he wins and I go to the winner scene, I always say, you may not like it, but this is what peak Eric looks like. Instead of peak performance. Yo, Andy, that's a wicked shirt. Okay, so current status is I have Andy on camera. I have Alex on NTC. I have Andy on NTC. I do not have Alex on camera. Alex's camera has decided to go into spinner mode. There we go. We have a second attempt at a camera from Alex. Should work, I would imagine. There's Alex. So before we get going here, I'm going to go ahead and let these two warm up for a little bit. And let me just give you a rundown as to what's going on here in CTL land. Let's give you the gist of the wildcard standings. There are only a few matches left. In fact, all of the matches are encompassed here. We already know what our relegation situation is, which is Red Shirt and Somalian are both auto-relegated. Critical Lapis is going to be in a relegation playoff. We don't know who he's playing yet. It's going to be one of Tetris Time, Easy, or Macy. Macy is extremely unlikely. Easy would have to pull a 3-0 over Tetris Time for that to happen. Which, you know, she's perfectly capable of it, but a 3-0 at this level, when those two players are as cracked as they are, who knows? Peak Eric, on the other hand, is also in a playoff relegation down to 1B. And likewise, he doesn't know who he's playing. It could be either Guafi or Dangler. And what's amusing about that? Actually, it could be Winner, too. It could be Guafi, Dangler, or Winner. Any one of those three could be his opponent. So, kind of wild there. But this here is showing you what the playoff situation's looking like. The top 6 will be in, and the next 2 by points will also be in. So Sodium is the only one outside of the current top 8, but he has a match left, and he absolutely has to win it. Because he can't get 3 points, he has to get a minimum of 5. If Sodium wins his final match against, I believe it's Alex T, then Sodium will make the playoffs. Otherwise, it's going to be wallband. We'll have that match on Sunday primetime. Also, the other Sunday primetime matchup is going to be PIXELANDY versus Cobra, which could have implications for the number 1 spot. Cobra already a lock for the playoffs, but looking to possibly improve his spot, depending on what happens here as well. And then the other matchup I mentioned, Sam, Vaughn, and Blue Scooty, they have yet to go. And then this one here. And by here, I mean right here. You have Alex on the left, and I swear to God, Andy was sitting down a moment ago. He just got up, came over, just got off camera. Alex says I'm losing. Well, no, because it's 0-0. You are not losing, it is tied. Unless you mean to Sodium. Because Sodium does have the power of those coaches that we saw in the playoffs last season. If he brings those, God, it's going to be chaos. If I recall, that was a 7-game set, wasn't it? Because we had to restart 2 of the games. Let's find out if we're going to get any 19 between these two. I imagine... like, I feel like it's going to be 18 all the way. Especially if Alex is not feeling particularly confident, I would not expect to see a 19 start here. We know Andy can do it, but he seems to prefer 18. Also, increment or reroll is on the table. So yeah, this is going to be an exciting match. It's just really cool to have these two live against each other. Alex needs 3 minutes, but he does say increments. Which, you know, Andy may have something to say about that. Oh, or not. 18 increment. All right, so, I think this is why he's saying he's losing. Look what's happening. Have some controller shenanigans happening. Well, if we can get these resolved and we can get this match underway. This is the only match tonight. It's not going to have a full lineup. This is just us getting this match in before the season's over. But we will have a huge lineup for CTL Sunday with Jacob. And then we'll also see the resolution to Division 1A and Division 2B on Sunday primetime. So we'll have Guafi Dangler, we'll have Cobra Andy, and we'll have Sodium Alex. Yep, it's the final day of the season. We have a lot of very interesting matches. A lot on the line this weekend as well. Like I mentioned, the Division 2A situation, I believe that match is happening on Jacob's stream as well. Evesy versus Tetris time is happening right before Scooty and SV. In fact, we got one match from every division on the CTL Sunday show for Jacob. Alex and Meme on Sunday and No Cap November. Oh, yeah, let's go. Andy, who doesn't even have the seed, is ready. Wait, where is that match? No, that is not a round of 16 match. Oh my god. It is. Wow. Great Sworden is ready. GLHF. All right, let me give you a seed. There it is. 01B5 2B. Akatu versus Knight could be really good. Especially with as well as Akatu's been playing. I mean, look at who he's beaten in this tournament already. Evesy, SV, Knight is up next. And if he gets past Knight, he'll have to take on one of Alex T and Meme. And it's just literally every possible opponent for Akatu right now. Everyone is a super grandmaster in over in CTW, and he's already beaten 2. So we'll see what happens with him. Tetris time, welcome in. Good luck on Sunday with Evesy. And we have both players ready. That means we're going to go ahead and get counted down for game number 1 of our Division 1A headline matchup between Alex T, the CTWC champion, and PIXELANDY, the CTL champion. Will start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I am not. Oh, we are on different seeds. Let's go ahead and top it out. Let me see who's wrong. And cut. Alex was on Tetris, so just increment. It happens. Do I have to do the spiel all over again? I think I do. All right, let's get this underway. This is our Division 1A headline matchup between Alex T, the CTWC champion, and PIXELANDY, the CTL champion. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let's introduce our players on the left. He is your CTWC World Champion. He is the second ever player to get Rebirth, and he has an NTSC PB of 27,488,000. Rolling out of the United States, welcome in Alex T. And on the right, and I am going to enter this in because I am going to contest this entry here. On the right is your 4-time Classic Tetris League champion and is currently reigning and defending. It might say he's a roller out of the United States, but we all know PIXELANDY is a hybrid player. Das roll. And he has an NTSC PB of 11,966,000. Welcome in, PIXELANDY. I mean, he's defending it this season. If he wasn't here, he wouldn't be. Alex has got the better of the start, 139 to 100,000, but doesn't have the better board at the moment. Tayo, I would agree. I would love to reference that as well. Unfortunately, there's only a handful of players that information is available for. There's like 39 players on the 39 cap page. So, yeah, there's that. Andy is taking the lead here, but both players' boards are now looking fine. 193, now 215 for Andy, 213 for Alex. Both players scoring a Tetris there. And I will acknowledge the link that Kingsman threw in chat at the beginning of the matchup, because that link's pretty important. We're trying to get this to $2,000 this season. I'll explain why in a moment, but if you go to that matcherino link, you can see our prize pool currently stands at $1,320.45, and you're also able to contribute to that. Anything you can put towards that is going to be much appreciated by the players. The organizers, everyone, organizers don't get anything. They just want to see, these good Tetris players get paid. You know. And as I mentioned, our goal $2,000. If we get to $2,000, we are paying every player that makes the playoffs, the top 8. Normally, it's just the top 4, but we figured $2,000, that's something special to shoot for. And it gets more money in the pool, and it gets more players paid. So there you go. I was just about to adjust Alex's camera because he's moving around. No one moves around on their camera more than Alex. Tetris for Alex. This one's neck and neck right now, but Andy doing a little bit of burns, but yeah, so is Alex. Tetris Time asking, where does CTL get their music? I'm glad he asked. It comes from White Bat Audio by Carl Casey. Free copyright-free music that you can use on your own streams if you'd like. And also, we got a $20 contribution to the prize pool from Great Sword. Bring us up to $1,340.45. Thank you very much for that. Players' board's kind of jacked at the moment. I mean, not like Alex T jacked, but jacked all the same. Alex gets it cleaned up, so he's going to take advantage of this. If he can get a bar, there's the bar. Down it goes for the Tetris. And Andy has taken care of his situation over on the right. So we're approaching level 19. Of course, as many fans of this channel will know, once we hit level 19, the speed will increase by 50%. And then we'll play 100 lines, 10 levels of that speed until we hit level 29 when the speed doubles. We'll do 100 more lines at a speed that used to be called the kill screen until people started, you know, being able to play it. So we had to implement something a little faster. We call it the double kill screen. It comes at level 39 and is twice as fast as the kill screen. Only a select handful of players have been able to play at that speed, and only for like less than 20 lines. No easy feat at all, as we are level 19 for Alex. Andy will go in at 520. He's rolling now. You'll notice the grip switch. Can't really see his hands, but you can tell when he's rolling and when he's dancing. Nice dirty Tetris from Andy. He's trailing by 102,000, but that misdrop of the J for Alex, he looks like he smells some caca. And this board is not great. Needs to get something right. Gets the bar over there. Is the double. Andy has the opportunity to catch up here. Yeah, we call it the 39 cap, but it's only a cap if you don't turn on the double kill screen. You're allowed to play on the double kill screen and get points. That is a thing. So Andy's board looking nice and clean. He'll bang down a Tetris. He still trails by Tetris and a half. It looks like that Alex is going to go for a left well. Needs something for the right, though. And you can see he's kind of playing a little safe here because the game's not giving him the greatest of pieces. He's recognizing this. And it's just playing to survive until he can get some better pieces. Finally gets that left well Tetris. 816, now 818 to level 25. Andy is on 24 and is at 827, so he has taken the lead. Another Tetris for Andy, 888 into level 25. Alex bringing this Or into a more comfortable spot. He's got a Tetris well set up, looking for the bar. Oh, Andy hung a bar on the left. He's just going to take care of that the hard way. So Alex is in the lead technically, but not in pace. Oh, Andy with a couple of huge misdrops there in the middle of the board. Going to slam down a Tetris, but now he's going to have to clean this up. He's got 18 lines before level 29. That was a great L spin there. And he is getting this down. Alex is maxed out. He's got 1,061,000 and 5 more lines before level 29. But he's also getting droughted. He's just going to... yeah, he's just going to go into 29. Gets the bar as soon as he hits it for the Tetris. 1,111,000. That's a lot of ones for Alex. Oh, a misdrop right before 29 for Andy. It's low enough on the board. He should be able to play this out. A couple of uncharacteristic misdrops for Andy has put him behind the 8 ball. He's down by over 200,000 points. He'll add a Tetris to get within 200K. But has a lot of work to do. Alex has a couple of long bar dependencies set up here. Was unable to get either bar. Andy's center well attempt. Not going to be able to get it cleanly. He's going to have to burn down. It's open again, but there is a hole in the stack. He does get the center well Tetris. 1,254,000 for Alex. 1,118,000 for Andy. Tetris for Alex to extend the lead to over 4 Tetrises. Nice tuck there for Andy. Jeez, this play on 29 for both of these players has been clutch. But right now, Alex has the better of it with a 210,000 point lead halfway through the level 29 speeds. Andy, couple holes in the stack, a little bit of secret grade happening. Needs a bar in a bad way, but just going to take the burn there. Trying to stay alive, but this board's parity is terrible. What a burn from Andy. Oh my god. Oh, but he misdrops the T. Gonna have to get something left. Makes it a 5-tap, but can't get another one over. He's gonna be done. And Alex strikes first. He's up 1-0. What a game number 1. Yeah, I'm not surprised Andy's doing a little bit of practice after that one. There are a couple of uncharacteristic misdrops in there, but 1,553,000 will be the final for Alex. And he's one step closer being in the driver's seat in advance of Sunday's grand finale. All right, we'll increment the seat to 2-3. Oh, whoa. Bit of a message there from Mr. Thatch. Kingsman wants us to get to $2,000 this stream. I can tell. Also, Alex with the controller adjustment here. And Stolen Short Sword with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. I'll help to support the channel. And all of these streamers who make this possible. Yeah, I kind of was too, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Like, I've been actually thinking of outright subscribing with Nitro, but I don't know if I want to. Oh dear God, that is not controller surgery. That is like a nice little pumpkin pie there. Yeah, same. Discord is Discord is life, right? So Andy has decided to go for the level 29 world record, while Alex is busy eating some pie. Game number 2 will happen tonight, Pacific time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like I said, I'm not surprised that Andy's taking his time to warm up, because of just the way game number 1 felt was uncharacteristic. Okay, it's just gonna phone it in there. All right, we have a ready from Andy. That's the one thing I didn't get yesterday is pie. Whoa, we get the golden kappa. Oh my God, we got the golden kappa hype train. I can't believe it. Did we get more than just we had to get more than just a tier 1 sub for that to happen, right? Anyway, we got both players ready. Let's go ahead and get this counted down for game number 2. It's the world champ. Ahead 1-0. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. These two players have met 14 times. Alex T is 9-5. But the game record tells a different story. That's only 31-25. That says when Andy wins, he tends to win big. When Alex wins, it's a little closer. This board for Andy right now is not good. You can see he has stood up. This game's got his full attention. Alex is wondering what's going on over there. Andy's gonna get a Tetris. 114 for Alex, 60,000 for Andy. As mentioned, these players have met a number of times, most recently in the Dance Champions League. Andy with a sweep, 4-0 there. They last faced in CTL Division 1A in May of 2024 in open play. That was also a sweep for Alex T, 3-0. He also won over Andy in the Masters back in March of 2024 in the semifinals. That was 3-1. They met live in CTM Lone Star in 2023. Andy won that 2-1. And there's just like a whole bunch of... I mean, these two have a history of going back and forth. A lot of games played between these two. Yes, Andy is the last Jonzo. This is true. Alex's turn to have a little bit of trouble. But it is as on the tin, only a little bit of trouble. We'll bang down a Tetris. And we'll go to work on getting this resolved. Good adjustment there. Take the double rather than a couple singles. It's only 380 extra points, but hey, those could make all the difference. What is he... No, seriously, what is he doing? Did he decide to stop playing with a controller and start playing with his brain? Like, Alex is controlling the pieces with his brainwaves? No, he's using, like, the Force to move pieces around. That's Jedi Evan's trick. Neuralink, yeah, Neuralink. 384 for Alex, 307 for Andy. Both players' boards are looking much better. Of course, as I say that, a bit of a spire for Alex, but should be able to take care of that soon enough. There's a Tetris, and that J is perfect. Oh, Andy's setting up the JD spin. Another Tetris for Andy there. Raise your hand if you saw that coming. Oh no, now he's getting some terrible pieces too. What the heck are these pieces? He's gonna be... Andy's like, yes, I needed this. These two putting on a show here. I love it. 489 for Alex, 452 for Andy, but there is one board that looks significantly better than the other. Alex appears to have a live studio audience as well. He's got the board down and still has a one Tetris lead. Andy would really like to get a square, but doesn't have to settle for the L spin, and is not going to be able to get two Tetrises to close it out. And Alex is in. He's got 548. Andy's in at 503 and add a Tetris to go to 527. So about a 21,000 point lead for Alex. Yeah, this reminds me of, like, 2022, 2023, Alex. Probably more 2022. Tetris for Andy. Alex is set up, just looking for the bar. There's the bar. Tetris, 662 for Alex, 589 for Andy. Tetris for Andy. Alex having to put a hole in the stack, column 3. Gonna get rid of that hole pretty quickly. Another Tetris. Alex has opened up a 100,000 point lead, but he is ahead in lines. Alex with the S spin there, or Andy rather. I knew I was going to do that at some point. I'm going to mess up these two's names. They're too close. Andy, nice resolve there on the right side. He'll get a Tetris. 871 into 25 for Alex. We'll catch up with Andy at the same point. If he gets a bar. What the heck? Okay, there's the bar. 804 for Andy. So back by about 2 Tetrises. Tetris for Alex into the max out. Andy's board, though, in a bit of trouble. Well, actually, both of them not in a great spot. Hawk's going to clean it up. Andy still has some work to do. So Alex gonna have some work to do before the level 29 transition to try to get this fixed up, and he does. He gets it done, but has a long bar dependency now. He's just gonna plug it. We'll go in at 1,087,000. Andy 3 lines away. And he's in at 970. Alex with a 5 Tetris lead at the moment. But unlike game 1, Andy is playing, and he's got a good-looking board. So Alex going to have to apply some pressure. Where's the bar for Andy? Oh, nice burn, and follows it up with a Tetris. And another one. 1.3 for Alex, 1.1 for Andy. And Alex is doing exactly what he needs to here. He's just pouring on the pressure. Has to take some burns, though. Or it kind of got away from him for a second. He's going to be able to get this mostly down. Yeah, it's all the way down now. So 1,393,000 for Alex. Halfway through level 29 speeds. 1,243,000. Andy close to that point. Alex is not getting a bar. Finally, it's a bar for the Tetris on the right side. That is a huge amount of mess, though. And can he clean this up? He has 1,453,000. Andy is still clean. It's getting a Tetris there. He got 1.3. Level 36, but this board is starting to break down for Alex. Nothing can do. He's done at 1,464,000. Andy, you're in a chase down. You need E65. And this is not free. He only has 24 lines to get this done. Plus whatever he might be able to do on the super kill screen. 89,000 points. Cannot line this out. Needs a Tetris or at least a few triples here. 12 lines left. Bang, Tetris for Andy. One more will do it. Looking for a bar. Where's the bar? There's the bar. Bang, Tetris. Andy will take game number 2. What a game. And that was with these two goofing around on 18. Andy at the beginning, Alex towards the end. But we are now tied up at 1. We'll move to seed 3-4. Yeah, big lead that Andy had to overcome to get that done. But the sellout for the Tetris from Alex, I mean, that was the difference. So game number 3 up next. And what was once a best of 5 never really was a best of 5. It was a first of 3. It still is a first of 3. It's just 1-1. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's just that, you know, if Alex, you see what the score is, Alex makes 39 in that game. He's got like a rollover. So Alex was doing what he needed to do, but unfortunately, just ran into a situation. But this has been a wild set so far, and we're only 2 games in. And no closer to figuring out who's going to win. Both players are ready. Let's go ahead and get this counted down. Game number 3 between Alex and Andy will go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So far, both these players picking up 1 point on the season. Andy moves to 34, Alex at 33. If you're not familiar with the way that points work in CTL, it's basically like a pot. We put 7 chips in the pot. Every time you win a game, you take a chip out. If you win 3 games, you get all the rest of the chips in the pot. Seven chips are available each set. So if you win every game, you get 7. If you only win 3 out of 5, you get 5. Nice center well dirty Tetris there for Alex. Andy's got the early lead, 142 to 120. Another dirty center well Tetris with the well transfer back over to the right. That's the way you want to do it. Look at that, just a single in points separating the players. They will both throw some Tetrises down here. Nice adjustment there for Andy. Gets the Tetris on the backside of that. And for once, we have a rather calm 19. Or 18, rather. Alex in that right side taken care of. Now looking for a bar. Made the room for the L, but the T hangs on the left side. Alex knows what to do. Doesn't want to get into any more trouble, so brings the board down a little bit, but had to create a hole in the stack. Andy also kind of having a bit of an issue, but kept the stack clean. He's going to get a Tetris down the right side and another one. He'll take the lead by 10,000 points, but there's another Tetris for Andy. So 354 for Andy, 323 for Alex. Misses a spin there. Ooh. But he will get the Tetris down column 8. Things back over to the right side. $10,000 point lead for Andy. Alex gets things cleaned up, just looking for a bar. That was some crazy work on the left side for Alex right there. Still waiting on a bar, and there's just no bar. We are in a bona fide drought here. It's crossed 30 pieces. Oh, Alex is in trouble. Will get the bar. Gets 2 bars in a row and has to stack them on top of each other horizontally over a hole, but he does get the right side opened up. Meanwhile, Andy's had no trouble with that drought. He's gotten a Tetris. And now has a 71,000 point lead. Oh no, Alex. That might be it. He's going to be done at 385. Andy is up 2-1. That long drought wreaking some serious havoc on the world champ. Doodle saying that's the most Alex T top out I've ever seen. Well, Andy, 1 win away from taking the set. He won't have the division clinched if he wins here. But he won't have much work to do to clinch it. For me, the most Alex T top out was game 2 of the 1 CTL match against Gerald Freeman. That was very Alex T. This wasn't very Alex T. This was just a drought gone wrong. That's all that was. We have both players ready. Let's go ahead and get them counted down for game number 4. Andy on the verge, taking the win. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, that set wasn't Alex's finest hour. Let's just say. That was a playoff set, if I remember. Bar's taking a sweet time to show up at the beginning, but both players will get it. Alex has taken a burn. Andy has not yet. He's going to bang down the Tetris down the right side. And this board has gone a little... Oh, I love that solve. Oh my, Alex. Excellent solve there with the long bar flat. Nice hits. Michael, welcome in. Andy is still working on 0 burns. How about that double long bar? Another Tetris for Andy, and RNG being very kind to him right now. 10 in a row for Andy. Oop, and that misdrop will end the perfection at some point. He can still get another one. And no, just gonna take the burn there. Alex's board getting a little high here. I wonder if we're in a drought. If so, that's probably good for Andy because he had no way of scoring there. But he's still in this burn. Gonna have to dig a ways down, and Alex is taking the lead. Tetris for Alex. Andy, we see a path down here. There's the L, there's the J. Right side is open. Just needs a bar. Alex also could use a bar here. Pretty high up on the board. Taking some burns. Finally, the bar shows up. Bang, Tetris. Oh, the spin tuck from Alex. These high-level players, they are not afraid of making moves like that. Whereas you and me, we do that to fix problems. We don't do that for better stacking. We don't want to take that risk. These players, they take that risk. Tetris for Andy. He is back by 1 Tetris. Alex also has 2 pushdown points. I'm not sure when that happened. But it is a lead for Alex. Andy having to do some tucks at the top of the board, but right side's looking fine. This bar is taking a while to come. See, that's been not like the droughts haven't been that long, but they've been noticeable because of how frequent they've been. Two-point lead for Alex. But he does have a higher pace lead than that, since he does have lines in hand. Oh, this is a precarious board for Alex right now. And that's why. Oh, wow. Nice aggressive stacking there from Alex. And it's going to bang down the Tetris. We're approaching level 19. And we're looking at a couple of pretty solid transitions. Alex threatening a 6-hundo here. Yes, 2 points. Oh, Alex. No, why? Into 19 he goes, 600,000. A little bit of change. And he has 1 more Tetris to go. He'll go in at 598, neck and neck at the transition. Alex playing to save the match. Andy playing to keep his perfect run alive. Into the final day on Sunday. Alex's board has gotten away from him a bit. Trying to find a way to bring this down. He has a column 8 open. And will get the column 8 Tetris. I imagine he goes for another one here. And there's another one. 723 for Alex, 709 for Andy, but Andy's back in lines. And Andy takes the lead. In fact, now they're on equal lines, and Andy has about a 40,000 point lead here. Alex working through some traffic. He's going to get a bar over for the Tetris. Level 24, 792 for Alex. 879 for Andy at the same point. Oh, didn't go flat there. Thought for sure he was going to go flat with the bar. Now is a bar dependency to work with. And we'll get the right side open. Just needs a bar for the Tetris. And there it is. Tetris for Alex. Andy set up in column 8 here. We'll get that column 8 dirty Tetris and get the whale back over to the right. Max out for Andy. Alex still has about 2 Tetrises and change before he can claim the million. And there's 2 Tetrises, and he gets the change up front. So, double max out again. Another Tetris for Andy. We're approaching level 29, just 10 lines away on Alex's side. Andy a bit further away than that. In fact, Andy could go in with a 1.2 with no burns. In fact, I think he can do it with burns. Oh no, the double flip into 29 for Alex. The worst possible time for that to happen. He gets it solved. Oh my god, Alex. That was close. We are in, off, and running in 29. Not quite a 1.2 for Andy. It's a 1,190,000. Oh, but Alex still running into trouble. See if he can get out of this. It's only back by 100,000 points right now. Andy has not been able to score yet, although he is going to be looking to set up here. Andy is set up. Oh, misdrop there, though. He just burns it down. Still a 100,000 point lead. This is trouble for Andy. Alex is set up. He gets a Tetris. 1,183,000. Andy needs help. Oh my god. Andy working on getting this down. Ooh, that T was not friendly. I tell you what, these squares right for Andy right now. Oh no, the T misdrop. And that's probably going to do it. And, oh no, hold on! You need 1,265,000. And the bar goes over for the Tetris, and the double flip is inconsequential for Alex. We're going to a decider. Oh my god, as soon as I was about to say that Alex had taken the game, the double flip happens. And remember, he had also double flipped into 20, almost into 29 as well. So 2 late double flips from Alex, and he still hangs on. Of course, the game's not giving him the bar. Because why would it do that? Oh, okay, level 39 Tetris. And another double there. 1,531,000 will be the final score for Alex. I can't believe he made the kill screen that the double kill screen that game. Like, twice I thought he was done with those double flips, and he got out of both of them. So it comes down to one game. Alex T and PIXELANDY taking us the distance. Winner of this is guaranteed top 2 in the division. And possibly the #1 seed, depending on results from Sunday. The other player will not be out of the #1 spot, but they will have to make sure that they win their match so that Cobra doesn't sneak ahead of them. Alex says, my feet is sore. We have some noun-verb disagreement coming from our world champ. I mean, to be fair, he's not a world champ in English. No, my problem is my ring finger. I don't play foot Tetris. I have tried. It does not work out for me. So we do have a ready from Andy, but Alex is going to be a couple minutes to resolve issues with his feet. Don't know who to cheer for. This is hype. Yeah, this is incredible. Sushi Man over on the YouTubes. Let's see how you're doing. Oh, are you in Div 5 next season? Yes, 5-6 is the seed. And here we go. We got both players ready. Hold on to your butts, folks. We have a decider between Alex and Andy. It could be for the division. We'll find out who wins with game number 5 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Chassis saying that survival from Alex T in game 4 should be a short. Peak, where you at? Of course, as I mentioned earlier, we do have quite the lineup for you this weekend. And it's not just big Tetris here, it's big Tetris everywhere, but let's be honest, CTL's where it's at. Jacob can be coming at you Sunday, 1845 UTC, starting with Div 4, Grishu and Toka. Div 5, Adaman Titan and Max Wu. Div 3, Alejo and Dr. Knockers, and then possibly 2 very big matches. The Div 2 match to resolve Division 2A between Evesy and Tetris Time. And the Division 1B match for the title between Blue Scooty and SV. One of those two will be walking away with $25. The other one will be walking to the playoffs empty-handed. But still going to the playoffs. And then I'll be coming at you at midnight UTC with our final Season 31 Sunday primetime. Division 2B will be resolving that with the matchup between Dangler and Guafi. Dangler can get demoted, he can get promoted. Like, he's got options. We'll have to see what happens. And then we finish up Division 1A with Cobra and PIXELANDY, followed by Alex T and Sodium. There will be a special guest joining us that night, so stay tuned to find out about that. K-Taco finding if it's in there. Yes, Dangler and Tetris time in Division 2 in 2025. Although, to be fair, with Dangler, he's kind of been struggling. Like, there's no question he's not up to form. And he's been trying to find that form, and I feel like he's been making progress. So, I feel like him versus Guafi is a really big test. $351,880 points each through 72 lines while I've been yapping over here. These two have just been playing equal Tetris. Okay, I'm not making it up. Andy is triple flipping the J's. What the heck? I thought I saw it earlier, and I didn't say anything because I thought, I didn't really fully see it, but I saw it that time. I don't know if that's him making an adjustment mid-flip. Either way, we're still no close to figure out who's going to win this one. 513 for Alex, 491 for Andy. Andy's got a Tetris worth of lines in hand, and we'll use it to get a Tetris, making it a 380-point game at 103 lines. He's not dancing right now. Alex gonna have a fun time with this board. Oh no. Like, he's looking for a long bar and it's just not coming. So no line spin for Alex. And now things have gotten a little out of hand. We're very close to level 19. He is gonna get this low enough to be playable. 597 is gonna be his transition. That's pretty good. Andy goes in at 654 and immediately misdrops. Ooh. There's going to be one burn if he can get another long bar here, and he does. So, not a major disaster for Andy. We'll get a Tetris. So we are off and running on level 19 speeds in presumably our final game between these two. At least for the regular season. It is entirely possible these two meet in the playoffs. There are so many juicy matches we can get in the playoffs as well. Another Tetris for Alex, 793. And he goes into 23 at 822. Let's see if Andy can match that. He'll bang down a Tetris. And he's going to be a little better at 831. 9,000 point lead for Andy at the level 23 transition. Oh, nice adjustment for Alex to allow that long bar to come in and clean up the board. That would have been a much longer dig if he hadn't done that. But now he's getting some more trouble on the screen. This is not going to be fun to solve for Alex. And I don't think he's going to solve it. He's going to play one row up. Tetris for Alex. That's him screen looking. Adam. Of course, he's not going to be looking at the screen right now. He's got his own to worry about. It's a bar over for the Tetris. Andy with the lead, 993 to 971. It's still close, but Andy does have the advantage of extra lines. Both players will max out. About 7 lines apart. Tetris for Andy. Our final level 29 will be coming up soon. Tetris for Andy. $1.1 for both players. Putting it all on the line here. Level 29 coming up. Alex going to double in 1,117,000. And bang, Tetris. He's still playing one row off the ground, but he's going to clean it up here. Andy already has a better score before even hitting transition. He goes in a 1,143,000, about a 1 Tetris lead into level 29. Alex is well ahead in lines here. My God, that Spire. Gets a Tetris. We'll bring that Spire down. He is trying a column 4 here. He is set up. Where's the bar? There's no bar! There's no bar! And Andy, your defending CTL champion, gonna take it in 5. As he's gonna run into the exact same drought. But it's not gonna matter because he's got the dub. Both players kind of getting wrecked by that level 31 drought, but less than a Tetris is the difference in game 5. As, hold up. Let's get rid of that and bring this in. There he is. He's pixelated. He's Andy. And he is your winner, still perfect at 6-0. We'll find out on Sunday if he can go all 7. GG's. I'm pretty confident in saying that match lived up to the hype. Like, that was pretty cool. Thanks both for playing. Thanks everyone here for watching. If you're on Twitch, we're going to go over Classic Tetris, where I'm going to be playing soon. Hopefully not terribly soon, but we'll find out. We'll be back on Sunday, Jacob, 1845 UTC, and I'll be there later at midnight. Till then, thanks for watching. See you, bye.